tell you why the club scene is over. The club scene is over because men want to be women.
Why are women paying? Like, can we bring back what it used to be back in the early 2000s? And
can we just get it together? I know that we deserve, as women, we deserve everything in the world. We don't have to pay for shit, honestly.
Love to be the one to say it. Club culture dying is a huge reflection on how prominent the DL community actually is.
Done.
What's good, peeps? It's your boy JP back at again with another reaction video. And today we're reacting to the Brother Todd Boogie podcast. Shout out to Todd Boogie. Today's video is clubs are going broke as men leave and women panic. We're going to give y'all the news. It seems like the dating culture is getting further and further away from each other. Men and women are not seeing on the same page. With all this discord on the goddamn internet, you think it would bring us closer, but for whatever reason, it's drawing us further and further away from each other. So we're about to get into this and see why men aren't going to the clubs. And I guess why women are panicking. But before we do that, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Join the Prosper Gang. We're keeping it PG. There's a whole lot of prosperity going on around this mug. You feel me? With that being said, without further ado, let's just get into the video.
I'm going to tell you why the club scene is over. The club scene is over because men want to be women. And when I say men want to be women, they want to cut the line.
Wait, what? Men want to be women because they want to cut the line? So you saying that y'all are in long lines because y'all ain't paid to skip the line? Like the men are just inside warm while the ladies is outside shivering in their skirts? Is that what you saying? And men really want to be women, so they want to be in there first? Like, are you saying that men are trying to beat the women inside? Like, what exactly are you saying?
I love to be the one to say it. Club culture dying is a huge reflection on how prominent the DL community actually is. Let's think.
What? Stop it. Go get some help.
This for a second. That video that girl made, the viral video about how club culture is dying because guys want to be the girls now. Because men are so concerned being the center of attention. Basically, everything used to be about the woman. And why are men okay with this shift in priority? And why has the priorities shifted in general? I think it could be for a couple things. One, I do think some men actually just like to flex on other men. And it's kind of like a big swinging contest. But that also...
I hate doing this men versus women thing because we don't get nowhere. But if this is the game y'all want to play on this video, we going to play that game. Listen, men want to compete with other men. Why do women get dressed up to go to the club anyway? Because from what I've been told on the internet, and I hear all the time, 24/7 women say all the time, they don't go out for male attention. Then what you go out for? You go out to compete with other women. So if this is a D-slinging contest and men compete with other men, well then what are women doing? Because from what I know, y'all go out to compete with each other too. All right. I don't want to play this game. Because I don't like the verses. I'd rather us be together. But you play this game, you better play to win.
Who would have the most women in their section and who would have the most beautiful women. That's not even something a lot of men are even checking for anymore. And it's because they don't like us. They really don't care about the women. They never did. And the fact that a lot of men are not caring about the fact that their sections are just filled.
There's really people in this world that are delusional to their way of thinking. Like if there's something that they want, but they're not getting it, they will find a way to justify it by making it seem like the world is against us.
And that's the crazy part about the human brain, that if you sit with yourself long enough, you can concocturate, that's a weird, whoa.
Hey, yo, what the
You can conjure up a whole scenario that don't even exist just to avoid accountability. Crazy.
Instead of taking some type of accountability, how does club culture dying have anything remotely to do with the DL community?
Nothing.
You saying that dudes want to be the center of attention, that's why they're not in the clubs anymore. What are you talking about? Priorities have changed. There you go. Priorities have changed. A lot of guys are seeing that there's no real value for them in the clubs. Y'all get in for free, a man gotta pay. Y'all getting drinks for free, men are paying. Men try to talk to y'all, and y'all say y'all don't want men talking to y'all. And not to mention, the clubs are extremely expensive for a very low product. Like, I always say this, if they turn the lights on in the club, just mid-club, they just turn the lights on, and you just look around, it's really just a whole bunch of adults standing in a big-ass room with IKEA couches. You sitting there with two bottles of Hennessy that each cost you about $300 that you could have got from your local liquor store for $40. Why isn't that the reason why men possibly don't want to go to the club anymore?
And what's crazy is that she don't even have to search the internet that long to find out. Maybe she thinks women are like men for real and we're not. When men tell you why we don't do something, that's literally the reason. Like, if there's no underlying motives, there's no throwing you off mentally, there's no trying to confuse you and play mind games with you. When men tell you, hey, we don't like doing this because of A, B, and C, we're not saying it's really D, E, and F. No, it's really A, B, and C. When women tell you sometimes, oh, we don't like this because of this, it's really D, E, and F. You got to read between the lines. Man, it's as straightforward as you can get. We literally tell you because of this, and that is why we don't like going to the club. I don't know how more direct that can get. I don't know, but then we talk about dodging accountability. That's crazy.
The business motto is bad. Maybe the environment don't feel like it's worth it. Maybe men don't like the music that's being played. Why do they have to be DL in order to not go to the club? Like, ladies, can I talk to y'all for a second? I just want to talk to my lady viewers real quick. Fellas, y'all can still stay. But ladies, can I talk to y'all for a second? I want to ask y'all a question. Are men allowed to make decisions for themselves that they think are smart decisions without including women? Are men allowed to do those things without being labeled? You can pull up so.
And from a man answering this, I know he's talking to the women in this thing, but let's keep it a buck. Because I always say women hold the social gavel. Hear me out. Women hold the social, in a lot of communities, but especially in the black community, women hold the social gavel, right? They dictate how the social climate moves, because a lot of people move around women, especially the attractive women, right? They move around that because the goal is to get attractive women. So they kind of shift the narrative. They can shift the narrative in the way they want, and men kind of just move around it because your goal is to get attractive women, right? Well, I think now Gen Z has moved the goalposts. They stop allowing women to hold the social gavel. They like, well, if y'all got a social gavel, we got one too. And if we don't want to participate, we just not going to do it. And if you don't understand why, then you just don't understand why. Do I agree with it? I ain't saying I do or I don't. Y'all do what y'all going to do. I'm in a relationship. I ain't got to deal with none of that. But I can understand why they got to that point. They got tired of moving around women, and that's why women feel like it's not about us no more. Because it's always been about y'all. And they circled it around y'all. They centered it around y'all. And they didn't. Only certain selective men got the results for doing that. The rest of them didn't get nothing out of doing that. And when you keep putting in and keep putting in, and you get nothing in return, eventually you're going to realize, okay, I'm done putting in. I'm not getting nothing out of this. I'm going to do my own thing. And when the masses of men seeing other men doing their own thing, not like that. But, in entertaining themselves, pause.
Hey, yo, what the
that the masses of men like, okay, I'm gonna join the party too. And they just stop censor. Gen Z have a thing where they decenter women. They stop centering women. They decentered them. And because they decentered women seeing the effects of it and they not liking it. Just how a lot of women decentered men.
Videos of ladies saying that they don't go to the clubs for the men. Okay, cool. You could pull up so many videos of ladies saying, I don't want guys talking to me. Okay, cool. So dudes is like, man, I'm just gonna link up with my bros. This is still my weekend away from work. I still want to enjoy my weekend. Let me go enjoy my time with my bros. So now guys want to hang out with their guy friends is DL. We are low-key in a recession right now, and when guys say, you know what, I'm gonna start budgeting my money, now he gets labeled as cheap. Everybody's trying to budget their money, but if the guys are doing it, oh, you're cheap. Dudes is like, man, I'd rather just chill at home on my downtime, play the game with the bros or something. Oh, he's childish. Are we allowed to have our things? Are we allowed to make decisions outside of chasing women without being labeled? And y'all know I'm not one of these podcasts that like to bash women or nothing like that. But we got to call a spade a spade. Women like this be ruining for the good ones.
Filled with men should be very telling as to how they actually feel. This is a lot of men's dream come true, and that's why it's not fucking changing. I do think there are two scenarios. One,
but again, because women hold the social gavel in certain aspects, they can get away with bashing us like this. Like I said, if the roles were reversed, and we hate saying that, but when the roles was reversed, if a man do this and he a red pill dude, he hate women, he misogynistic, all this stuff, right? But then when on the other hand, women just having girl talk. This would be women having girl talk, though it's on the internet for male consumption too. But quote unquote, it's girl talk, so it's okay for them to do that. And this is where men just say, you know what, if this is the game we're gonna keep playing, y'all gonna play that shit by y'all damn self. Straight up.
Trumps your desire for women so much to the point where you're willing to be sharing a bottle with 20 other dudes to feel important and to feel like you're in a space of importance, opposed to actually prioritizing being around women.
And this is the thing, bro. And somebody said this, and I disagree, but I could get why they got to that conclusion with saying that. I could get why they kind of feel that way, though I think I can understand. Somebody said on the internet, I can't remember where I'm on the internet a lot, so I can't remember exactly where I got this from, but I remember seeing this on the internet. Somebody said women are the most homophobic group of all time. Cause why is all her talking points is like a low-key shaming homophobia? Low-key shaming, not homophobia. You know what I'm trying to say. It's like sharing a bottle with 20 other dudes. Like, what are you trying to say? As a straight man, you ain't offended me. But for people that love to call people homophobic, all her underlining talking points, listen, like if you go rewind this video back and listen, you can hear the undertone of trying to call men gay as her form of trying to shame you. But you're not homophobic though. Crazy.
They want to feel important so bad to the point where they're all fighting to get one Instagram story of one bottle that they didn't even fucking pay for, or they're just DL, or they dislike men. And that's exactly where they want to be, and they're happy in their home.
How do you use a man's ego against him as his reason why he's not going to the club? Why are you making it seem like the club is the place to be? I don't even understand that. Like, if men aren't going to the club, maybe they're doing something better with their time. Maybe they're doing something better with their money. Maybe guys are tired of the women that are in the club and rather find women in other places. Let's keep going, because I'm gonna be on this video all day. Before we get into that, I came across a website that y'all can make.
Shout out to you, Ty. We can't do that, brother. You can't do that. Shout out to you though. Go get that game. There's the barcode right. Oh, you can't see the barcode. There go the barcode right there. Shout out to him. I want my brother to get his bread. But y'all go get that over there. Shout out to you though, brother.
On your phone. That is crazy. So feel free to go.
If you think being a bottle girl is fun, I'm here to tell you it's fucking not. Today, I go in for my shift. It's a regular Friday. I get a section, and it's all fucking girls. That's the first red flag. Don't get me wrong, I'm all here for women. I am. But in the club scene, it's a different fucking story. They already put money down for a bottle. I'm like, okay, cool. I sit them down. You guys want food? You guys want anything to drink at the moment? I give them waters with lemon. I'm taking care of them at this point. As I'm bringing out food and drinks and all that, I begin to realize these bitches are drunk off their fucking ass. Second red flag. So they're about to pay for their bottle at this point. It took them forever just to pay for their bottle. They started complaining about the fucking price because the birthday girl was confused. She's over here showing me text messages, stuff like that, like I was texting her. Girl, I do not have your number. I was not texting you at all. I did not book the section for you. She's showing me that she put 200 down, but I have to go in the messages to show her that you only put 100 down. My manager only took 100 off the bottle. Now she's going back and forth with me, getting irritated. I'm like, her friends have to calm her down. Like, please get your friend. Get your friend.
What's so wild is that those same kind of girls that will sit there and try to budget, you know, on who paid for what and who got $20 and who got an extra 25 so we can put our money together. Those are the same women that will call men broke for doing the same exact thing as if we're not in the same economy. That is
No, facts. But that because women, especially if they're attractive, right? They're so used to getting stuff for free that, like, think about it. If you're a woman, and if you're a woman watching this, whatever, right? I don't know how many women watch my channel, but if you're a woman watching this, right? And you typically go out, you know, with friends, whatever, you pay for your own stuff. And then you got like a super attractive friend with you. But y'all always got a man in y'all group. And the man typically always cover y'all. You don't never get to see that other side of that so-called attractive friend because that man is always there. Remove the man from the equation, which is the core of this video. Now y'all go out. It's just you and your friends, and you got that attractive friend with you, no man with you. And there's no man there to try to hit on you either. Now y'all got to split the bill each other. Now you get to see the real of that quote-unquote friend. It's kind of the same equivalent when they say when you move in with somebody, you get to see how they really live. It's the same thing, and just in a club setting. Now y'all in a club with other attractive women, and now y'all gotta split the bill. And now y'all see how they really get down. And you realize, damn, I don't like this girl. This girl stuck up and full of Somebody come get this. And that's kind of what you stuck with, right? And because men was always there to flip the bill, you ain't have to worry about it. Now you do. And now you realize, dang, maybe I really don't like y'all like I thought y'all did. Cold world.
wild to me because when I hear women putting money together to pay for these expensive ass bottles, I understand. Like, I know how expensive it is in these clubs, and coming out your pocket just $300 just yourself, $600 just yourself, just to sit on this IKEA couch and this Crown Royal bottle doesn't really make sense. But a lot of women would judge a man for sitting there trying to piece money together with his bros because they expect him to just come out his pocket and just swipe his card. They'll call that guy broke. So what are these women right here sitting in the section spending 20 minutes trying to figure out who gonna pay the tab?
So once they explain to her, like, hey, we only put 100 down, like, this is the price that you're getting. Within the first round of shots, I kid you not, they started knocking everything over. Everything that was liquid was getting knocked the fuck over. At this point, the section wasn't even a section. It was a fucking pool party. There was fucking liquid, liquor, and water every fucking inch of that section. I was about to literally, like, rip my fucking hair out. By the end of the night, I'm cashing them out. There were broken shot glasses everywhere. Water everywhere. Couch is fucked up. To the point where they even moved to the section next to them. Like, who told you to do that? Who told you to do that?
That's mad.
So now there's a mess on the section next to mine, and now I'm obligated to clean that. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? And the best part of the whole entire fucking story, no fucking
tip. I just knew she was gonna say that.
Wow.
So I literally did
girl.
3 times the work for nothing.
Damn, what happened to the girl's
No
girl
money.
code?
Well, the thing is, men would tip, especially if the bottle girl was bad. That's how it go. The bottle girl bad, you like, all right, man, I'm gonna throw an extra on here because she cool, she sweet, she look good. Well, I mean, women find other women attractive too, but just because they find you attractive don't mean they into girls. So they just gonna treat you like any other regular girl. You know what I mean? So you also don't get no tip. It's like, at the end of the day, it's like, the problem is that a lot of women saw us as pawns in the club. Right, and I go to the club every once in a while. I mean, I don't have to worry about doing none of that. No, most of the time when I go to the club, I'm either with my homeboys for their birthday or I'm doing some videography type stuff. So typically I ain't really paying for real unless I'm buying my own little drinks or whatever. But I can get what I'm saying. So most of them saw all the men, us men as pawns. So you were supposed to cover everything. And now that you can't cover everything, now the club isn't as fun as they would want it to be, because you're not there to do that. And they also, not just to cover everything, you also a pawn because they want you there for the validation, just to give them free ego spikes throughout the night. So for each man that come up to them, whether she attracted to you or not, you just an ego spike for her. Which girl can walk out of there with the most men walking up to them? It's a contest for each other. Even though they not taking none of y'all numbers. Y'all just there to spike their ego. Which, if you for that, do your thing. I'm not telling nobody how to live their life. If that's how you have fun, do your thing. But understand you are just a pawn number and somebody to cover their bill most of the time. Not all the time. You got it like that, you got it like that. You don't, then you don't, whatever. But that's why most people just go in the club with the people they already know and they just get sections. You just avoid all that, right? So,
dinero at all. Of course, I'm not saying this is all women at all, because I know there's women out there, they be having money, they be popping them bottles for real, because I know my friends do. But can we just get it together? I know that we deserve, as women, we deserve everything in the world. We don't have to pay for shit, honestly. But if you guys are coming together as a unit, as women, can we just have some, just like a little decorum? Maybe.
What do you mean women shouldn't have to pay for shit? See, this is where women lose me. It's like, and I feel the same way about politics. And hear me out, right? Because people, they say they're red or they're blue, they think they have to agree with everything that the blue say. You might just agree with some of the stuff the blue says. Because you're red, you got to agree with everything the red say. Maybe you just believe in some of the stuff the red say. The same thing with the ladies. Just because you are a woman, that does not mean that you have to believe everything that the ladies say. You just had a bad experience on women not paying, and then you end out by saying, I understand, women, we shouldn't have to pay for anything. How do you think that's fixing the problem?
But that's what we call the girls code, the girl code. I will say this till I'm blue in the face. One thing women do well, better than men by a margin, we ain't even close. Women know how to stay on code and stay on the same page. It's like some telekinesis that they do. I'm telling you, you think I'm bullshit? I'm not playing. One day I was scrolling on Instagram and I saw this girl being a pick-me. Let's just call it for what it is. She was being a pick-me. Well, when I see those type of pages or I see those type of posts, when I go through the comments, I'm ignoring all the dudes, because dudes gonna all say, protect this woman at all costs. Oh, we need to, she a dime. Can I marry you? Men do the same thing we always all do. So I'm not worrying about the men. When I go in the comments, I'm specifically looking for the women in the comments. Like, I'm scrolling. No woman. No woman. No woman. Oh, a woman. Calling her out. Okay. No woman. Mind you, it got hundreds and hundreds of comments. And there might be 5 women. So I left a comment. I'm like, it's impressive how women all like psychologically agreed we're not going to hop on this girl's comment and give her no attention because she obviously stupid. It's like women across the whole internet just came together and was like, nobody comment on this girl's comment, on this girl's post, because we're not giving her no attention. And somehow I got like a bunch of likes from women on my post. On my comment. So women are seeing it, but they're psychologically all deciding not to comment on that page and on that post. And that's the crazy. So women are good at staying on code. I don't understand why. It don't make no sense, but they understand it and they do it well. Us men, for whatever reason, don't do that. Now, I do agree with Child Boogie. That does not fix the problem. but women are good at staying on code. I don't know why. It be to their own detriment, but they will sink. They will all sink before one person get to swim in this bitch. I don't get it. Men don't do that. We're more individual. We think more individually. Women think as a collective. I don't know. That's just what they do.
Because you are a woman does not mean you have to agree with the common things that are said amongst women. I'm the same way. The way some guys judge women and their preferences, I don't agree with that stuff. I will be the one in the room that does not agree.
But men are like that naturally. And I think it's because throughout life, men censored women. Think about it. Men built the world to make life easier, right? And it makes it even easier for women for most cases until, you get into the equal rights and all that stuff, right? But for the most part, that men censored women a lot. So because men censor women, men also know we got to compete, right? So because we got to compete, I'm not going to agree with you because by me agreeing with you makes women more attracted to you. So by me standing in my own square, now we both competing for these women. Women don't really have to compete for men. They do compete for men subconsciously, but at face value, they try not to compete with each other for men. So that's why they kind of got like a group collective. Like if you watch the Pop the Balloon, a woman will throw away her chances with a guy if a man approaches a woman on Pop the Balloon the wrong way. Other women will pop the balloon because they'll be like, I don't like the way you talk to her, so we all gonna pop our balloon, and they will do that. Now, of course, you might have that one girl that say, man, all that. But they call her a pick-me. So that's what we get.
My own individual. Like a lot of people repeat these phrases that really aren't good for them. So I'm not going to repeat that.
Them bottles for real, because I know my friends do. But can we just get it together? I know that we deserve, as women, we deserve everything in the world. We don't have to pay for shit, honestly.
We don't have to pay for shit. That's why you didn't get a tip. That's why. So in the video, you should never turn this video on. You understand those ladies. You just don't like it when you're on the other side of it. That only sounds good when you can benefit from that. But now when you're on the receiving end, you don't like it. Yeah, that problem's not going to change for you until you keep it real all the way.
Hot take, but definitely should not be a hot take, is that women should be having free entry all night. Okay, maybe not all night, at least like the first 2 to 3 hours, because why is it as women, the ones that bring all the men over or bring all the people into parties?
Exactly, and that's why I say men have chosen to they chose to decenter women. And because they chose to decenter women, people are saying, okay, well, men aren't coming to clubs for y'all no more. Somebody got to pay for this. So it look like it's going to be you.
Why are women paying? Like, can we bring back what it used to be back in the early 2000s and 90s and 80s? Heck, everywhere before now?
But see, the problem with this is, and this is what I hate, that whole saying, I want my cake and eat it too, women got that bad with this. I'm not even about to get into all that, but y'all, if you know what I'm about to go to, if you understand where I'm the direction of what I was about to go, you understand that, like, okay, you want to make all this money, you want to do all of this, which is I'm for. But then when it's time for this, now you want to go back to the way it used to be. So you wanted to live in a modern era, which I agree. We should all live in this modern era where everybody makes money and everybody can take care of themselves. But then when you go into the club, you want the club to be like a time machine to where you can go back and be traditional. What in the Jimmy Neutron do this girl got going on?
But women used to get in the clubs for free all night, especially when I was outside. They used to get in the clubs for free all night. And this was an incentive to bring all the guys inside. Guys have realized that The product that the club is giving them, which is the entry and then the access to all the women, is not worth the door price anymore. Less guys are going, so the club's got to charge the next best thing, which is the women, because women are still pulling up. Think about what a man is paying for when he's going to the club. He's paying to get in the club. He's paying for the music. The music don't really hit on nothing no more. It don't make nobody dance. You're not leaving the club with a good sweat because you was dancing all night. Dudes want to get inside so they could talk to the women. A lot of the women that beat their face and put their heels on, they not really out trying to talk to no brothers. They're just boosting their ego. Guys are tired of playing that game. So they're not really going to the club. So we got to charge the next best thing, which is the women.
I'm ready to be outside. I want to have a good summer, but like, all those prices rack up, and I honestly feel like they're attracting less people coming in, or at least less people, women, coming in consistently by them adding charges to every single thing. Or at least if we do pay, can I at least come with something? Like, we literally pay to just stand there. There's no like, oh, if you get a 20.
It's crazy. He laughing because we've been saying that this whole time. But now that women on the other side of it, now they give a fuck. That's crazy.
Ticket. It comes with two drinks. It's like, no, you're just paying to stand. I mean, because last I checked, men don't go out to party with men. So can we please bring back some culture?
She said, can we at least get some tickets so we could get some free drinks? You know, this is how men have been doing it since the dawn of time. We pay to get in, we pay to get drinks, we pay to sit down. This is the life that men have been living since the beginning of clubbing. Ladies, I know some of y'all are watching this and you're like, what is he talking about? Who's out here saying we don't want the brothers to talk to us? Who is saying this stuff, right? Y'all saying
You ain't on the internet. Thank God. Maybe you need to stay off of it. But there's a whole different world on the internet. The Clock It girls, and they say they don't want men talking to them. So, Clock It. Yeah, we ain't gonna talk to you.
somebody's saying that. Somebody's working at Amazon right now, pushing the boxes down the assembly line like, hold on, what is this nigga Ty Boogie talking about? It's women like this right here.
Sometimes I talk to men and I just get the urge to start crying like, bro, just stop talking to me. Stop talking to me, man. Leave me alone.
That ass serious.
Cause what the fuck are you even talking about, bro? Like, stop talking to me. And I'm crying out of like, I'm frustrated. Stop fucking talking. What are you even saying? I don't understand the words that are coming out of your mouth. Do you understand the words that are coming out of your mouth? Can you even spell the words that are coming out of your mouth? Can you just repeat back to me what the hell you just said? Like, talking.
It's hey, listen, I'm all about talking about how you feel. Express how you feel. And maybe she don't care about how this perceived to other men. But let me tell you this. If you are the type of woman to where you like, I want a certain man in a certain echelon and make X amount of money in certain class, well, if he see this video, he's not rocking with you either. Men don't got the same girl code men don't got the same man code that women have for girl codes. They ain't got that. But a man can say, oh, if you talk like that to other dudes, what are you gonna do when you get tired of me? And this is where you should probably just stay off the internet with shit like this. Like, does this help you? Okay, get the other girls, like, if you a girl's girl and you just only here for the girls and you only want likes from the girls and you trying to only build a community with the girls and you ain't even worrying about no, because it's going to be a guy that's going to want to be with her, because niggas like that exist for sure. So if that's the route you want to go, then do your thing. I'm just saying from a social standpoint, it just don't look smart to put yourself out like that. I don't know.
It's like talking to a pair of toenails. Like, oh my God. Like,
I think men are tired of being toenails. Know what I mean? Like, men are tired of being toenails. instead of calling men DL, or maybe men are tired of being labeled as a toenail. Like, there's women out here that really be like, I don't want nobody talking to me. Fucking nigga get his money. Niggas is tired of that. We're tired. They're tired. Everybody ain't gotta be DL. Some niggas is tired. And then a lot of women want the 1% of men. Most guys don't fit that category. Y'all want a whole bunch of basketball teams to just walk in the club and just be macking. Those dudes is not out here splurging on women in the clubs because they ain't got to.
And if they see your video, you talking like this, they might say entertain you, but you are not going home to their mama. If they see a video of a woman talking like this, if you bad, they'll still entertain you because you bad. They got money. They know you gonna go. But then after they done, you got to go. Because you ain't going home to their mama. So go. I ain't, don't shoot the messenger. I'm telling you exactly how that is. I ain't fabricated that at all. They not gonna tell you that, but that's how it is. Don't get on the internet talking like this. I'm all for unity. I want men and women to start building families again, to start creating relationships, being community, being communities, building with each other, working with each other. Because black people, we need that the most. For sure. All we got is each other. But when we online talking on shit like this, because you all about capitalism for real, it just painted up differently, then you down bad. And the rich niggas that really got it like that, gonna keep you down bad. And then you gonna turn 40 having to settle for a nigga you really didn't want. And settle for the same you were talking about in this video because you ain't had no damn self-respect. Stop it. Go get some help.
So now the guys that got to go out, find women and talk to women because maybe it's not that easy for them. They go out, they want to talk to women, but he's not 6'2". But he ain't working with a bankroll. Y'all don't even want them brothers. The brothers that y'all want to walk through the door, that y'all gonna make them feel good for paying the door price, he ain't coming to this establishment. He ain't got to. He walking around Target getting numbers. He in the feminine product section just cause. It works every time. Fellas, don't really do that. You might look a little predatorial, or you might look like you out there for your mama or your wife or something like that. So that ain't the location. Don't take that advice from me, okay?
The photo doesn't happen with Chris Brown just hanging out in the club no more. We don't see that no more.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even down the club because it's fun, but it isn't. The club has become more of a status symbol as far as like cool is lit. If I see one more,
Facts.
it's lit. Looking at their camera, and then they turn it off and be in the corner bored, not even like
Facts.
conversating. There's no way I want to be.
But people rather be in denial that the club is actually very boring. It is a very high price for a very bad product. Like, it'd be one thing if the club was as expensive as it is, but the experience was immaculate.
Gentlemen to the front, especially
What's up,
DMV
bro?
men.
What's good?
Me and my wife have been outside this summer. Karaoke's, happy hours, brunches, you name it, we've been there. And
Going
me
out
and
with your
her
wife
come
is
to the same
underrated,
conclusion,
bro. So
that
much
it's
fun.
nothing but women outside. Man, where y'all at? I mean, I get it. Drink prices are high. Women have unrealistic expectations of what they want from a man. I mean, some of their egos are on Beyonce, and they should be on Rashida. I get it. And I understand that maybe Unc and them really haven't taught you how to speak to women. I get that. But
tired
it
of being
should
toenails.
not be this bad, where it's like damn near 20-1. And maybe it's just me being old school, I wanted to be where the women were, especially the beautiful ones. And they have been there, and y'all have not. Ladies, I don't know what to tell you. I don't. It's not looking good out there. And may the Lord be with you.
I'm gonna end it like this and let y'all finish the rest of this. He got about A little over 3 minutes, about 4-5 minutes left. But anyway, I'm gonna end it like this. At the end of the day, it's a disconnection. Neither party is getting what they want. Women want men to step up and be better and achieve more. And men want access. Straight up, it's just as simple. Whether it's access to just being able to be in your life, whether it's access to your body, whether it's access to your brain, whether it's access to your positive attributes of who you are, men just want access. But they want access to women they're attracted to, obviously. And women want men that can provide and be of a certain status or provide a lifestyle that can make them happy about the way they live in life. Then you got the people in the middle that are just a little bit more natural and they a little bit more realistic. It's a disconnect and it's hard to understand who fits in where. It's hard to figure out which women are superficial and which women are more natural. You can't throw nobody in a box. Everybody's all over the place. It's hard to figure out which men really want you for sex and which men really want to build with you. It's hard to find that. It's hard to be able to sit back and recognize that off of simple conversations. Not everybody know how to do that. So I think it's just a big disconnect. And I think until we figure out how to meet in the middle and have the discord that's healthy and not blaming one another, and I think we can finally get to a solution. But, not blaming one another and also taking accountability, then we can finally get to some type of solution. Just don't look like this is it. You know what I mean? But I'm going to let y'all finish the rest of this video. Shout out to Todd Boogie. This video got way longer than it needed to be. I need to stop making these long-ass videos. But with that being said, shout out to Todd Boogie. Go ahead and subscribe to Todd Boogie. Subscribe to me too. Hit the like button. Join the Prosper Gang. We keeping it PG. There is a whole lot of prosperity going on around this mug. You feel me? And remember, there is nothing impossible to they who try. Till next time I'm out. Deuce.